let's talk about potholes because you just mentioned you get a ton of them.
We do.
Let's talk about some ways that you will tell people to, I guess, get through them the easiest. What are the tips as we're driving to avoid them or get over them appropriately?
So the biggest thing is we want to make for sure that when that little indicator light comes on, that's annoying to everybody first thing in the morning, that's your tire pressure monitoring system. You want to make for sure every single time that you get in there that light is off, right? So if that tire is underinflated at any point in time and you go over any potholes or what have you, it causes that tire to actually hit up against the wheel, which is on this bottom section here, and that's what causes those tires to blow.
You were showing us just a minute ago about the way people logically go over potholes, and that is to steer around them. So talk us through that, what we do and what we should do.
Yeah, so what a lot of us do, I'm at fault of it as well, as we're driving down the road, right, and we see a pothole, our initial reaction is to turn left or to turn right. What you actually should do is actually drive straight over that so it pushes the weight of the rim on each side and to make for sure that you're actually hitting it on both sides to be able to balance out the weight. Absolutely.
So, braking in particular over potholes, should we be slamming on that brake and going over them as slowly as we can? What's the best way to do it?
So the best thing is as you're driving down the highway and you know that a pothole is coming right up, you want to try to gently hit the brake, right? And then as you are getting ready to go over that pothole, go ahead and release that brake and then allow the vehicle to drive straight.
What does that do?
What that does is it allows the control of the vehicle, right? So when you're driving and you hit a pothole, and we all have the vehicle actually will turn a little bit to the left or to the right, and then it puts more pressure onto your leg, and then you're actually you're not in control when you need to be. So if you release as you drive over it, and then you hold that steering wheel firmly, you'll be able to really coast through it.
So once we've hit a pothole and we know we've hit that pothole, what should we be doing next?
So the first sign is that TPMS light, right? You want to make for sure that that light is not coming on. You want to make for sure that that steering wheel is actually straight, because a lot of times if you hit the pothole and there is some damage that's underneath the vehicle, the steering wheel will be turned a little bit to the left, a little bit to the right, but if it's driving straight, that's one of the biggest things that you want to make for sure. And then at that point, have it checked at a service provider.
So what can we do here at Tire Discounters? What do you guys provide if we're like, this doesn't feel quite right? What should we be asking when we get here?
Yeah, so as soon as you get into any one of our facilities, you want to make for sure you can go to any one of our service providers and let them know, hey, I just got off the highway, I hit a pothole, I just want to make for sure that everything's safe, right? And we do that. It's a free service to all of our customers. At any point in time, we'll check the alignment for you, we'll check all your suspension pieces, make sure that your wheels are torqued the proper way and everything, and that's all a free service.
Beyond that, is there anything that I haven't asked you that you want to make sure people know about either before, during, or after the pothole?
Well, again, I think the biggest thing that we see all the time is when that customer is driving and when they're going over that pothole and they go to turn. I can't stress it enough to make for sure that you're driving straight, because we see a lot of wheel damages and they're always on one side or another, and that's because, again, as we're going through, we try to turn to avoid it. We're a little bit shocked, right? So staying a little bit back away from the person that's ahead of you so you can really see some of the road that's coming, and then again, just getting prepared mentally that I'm going to go ahead and hit this pothole, but keep your arms straight and coast through it, and it will lessen some of the damage.